Обращаю внимание на заявление Соединенных Штатов, других натовских стран о поставках высокоточных систем вооружения большого радиуса действия, самолетов F-16 и другого высокотехнологичного вооружения, техники для нанесения ударов по российской территории. В этой связи Российская Федерация не исключает для себя развитие военно-технического сотрудничества с Корейской Народно-Демократической Республикой в соответствии с подписанным сегодня документом.
And there you go. As Kim Jong-un and Putin signed mutual defense pact as Russian leader visits North Korea. And those, of course, were Putin's statements after they did so. So Vladimir Putin's rare visit to the reclusive state comes as he seeks ammunition for his war in Ukraine and vows to back Kim's nuclear-armed regime against the United States. And so all of the players are getting lined up on the chessboard for the big showdown, which is coming very, very soon. In case you haven't been following along, North Korea and South Korea have had some border incidents, I guess you could say, where they've actually shot at one another. But at least South Korea shot at the North Korean troops who actually had crossed over to the wrong side. The North Korea said it was by accident, but they have been exchanging balloon attacks back and forth across the border, across the DMZ. And now, after this visit, North Korea is also talking about resuming their nuclear testing. And so here we go. It's just escalating all around the world. And now I'm going to take you over to the Middle East and Israel and Lebanon. So according to Hal Turner, this Hochstein, who is an envoy between the U.S. and Hezbollah and Israel, well, this is what he was told by Hezbollah if Israel was to conduct an attack into Lebanon, as they keep talking about. Well, the leader of Hezbollah in Lebanon, Nasrallah, directly told this envoy Hochstein that if Hezbollah sees that Israel is going to launch an actual offensive into Lebanon, that Hezbollah will launch a preemptive strike upon Israel. Nasrallah also allegedly said that the level of preemptive strike will be like nothing Israel has ever encountered before, and it will cripple the country. As reported above, Hochstein was clearly shaken by what he was told, turned right around and headed back to Israel for urgent meetings. It's now confirmed that Israel has approved an offensive for Lebanon. We'll get to that in a minute. The military planning has been approved. Israeli citizens who have evacuated the north have been informed tonight they will not be able to return home for at least a year. So war is coming between Lebanon and Israel. Now, the 24th of June is this supposed deadline set by Israel. I think it was originally June 15th, for Hezbollah to move north of the Litani River or face an Israeli offensive. Guys, Israel doesn't have the manpower to do it, or the technology. We're going to get to that in a second, too. So the leader of the Palestinian Jihad in Syria publicly posted that he was going to send troops to support Hezbollah against Israel if an invasion occurred. That public posting was scrubbed by the social media company literally within minutes of being posted. And Israel's also upgrading their nuclear capabilities as regional tensions rise. We'll cover that here in a second, too. And here we go. The IDF has approved plans for a massive invasion of Lebanon. So now we'll see if these threats from Nasrallah or Hezbollah prove to be correct, and Nasrallah does follow through with a preemptive strike on Israel, such as Israel has never experienced. I think we're about to see that. So here we go from Israel National News. The Northern Command Commander, Major General Uri Gordon, and the head of the Operations Directorate, Major General Oded Basuk, conducted a joint plan approval and situation assessment in the Northern Command today. As part of the situation assessment, operational plans for an attack in Lebanon were presented and approved, and decisions were made to further accelerate the preparations by ground forces. Meanwhile, during the day, Air Force aircraft attacked UAV launch cells from Hezbollah's air unit. That unit has led dozens of attacks using explosive and reconnaissance UAVs against Israel and IDF forces. They say that the IDF will continue to thwart Hezbollah activities in the area. Additionally, in the evening hours, Air Force fighter jets attacked several Hezbollah terror targets in southern Lebanon. And so the back and forth between the two sides continues, with Hezbollah actually has done a really good job targeting the Israeli Iron Dome system and David Sling system. So they've been systematically destroying all these air defenses and ballistic missile defenses that Israel has in place. And so can they do this? Can they do a preemptive strike on Israel, as Hal Source is talking about? Absolutely. As we see here, suicidal war dogs in Israel greenlight Lebanon offensive. As the former head of the Israeli National Security Council, this Giora Island, after the today's drone footage says that Hezbollah's military technology is already reaching the level of Israel's. He said that Hezbollah is an unparalleled advanced army. They have between 70 and 80,000 well-organized, trained, and equipped fighters. Hezbollah has closed two gaps with Israel in recent years, namely precision weapons and drones, with support from Iran, of course. The systems possessed by Hezbollah are no less than the most advanced systems possessed by Israel. So they're on an equal level now, technology-wise, too. So how much advantage does Israel really have anymore? They really don't. And like I said, the IDF has approved the plans for this massive invasion. And we've already seen what we see here, what allegedly Nasrallah from Hezbollah is saying. That this level of preemptive strike will be like nothing Israel has ever encountered before, and it will cripple the country. So guys, I would say prayed up and prepped up more than ever. I would emphasize it more than ever. The prayed up part especially. You need Jesus Christ now as your Lord and Savior to get through this. He is the ark. He's the only way through this tribulation that we're in. So seek him today. Don't wait another second. All right. That's the best advice I can give you. That's the best prep that you can make, is being prayed up first. Well, I say prayed up first, prepped up second. Don't forget, don'tspeaknews.com, home base for all that we do. Thanks to everyone who's contributed thus far to the June 2024 funding. We definitely need it, as the website renews for the year at the beginning of July. So we need the funds now so we can pay it when it's due. I just put this article up too about Zelensky's peace summit in Switzerland over last weekend. It ended without any effective result while Russia offers concrete peace proposals. So all that and more are here on don'tspeaknews.com, which is home base for everything that we do, including this article here, which is another one that I can't put on YouTube. So a lot of these over here on don'tspeaknews.com. And that is it for now. God bless. Take care. Johnny Storm, Don't Speak News.